This shit is pissing me off more and more every day. Now let me tell you why. Outlast 2 was banned in Australia maybe about a week ago, and I did a video on this. A couple days later, we found out the game was unbanned, and I was kind of getting ready to do a happy video and be like, yeah, maybe Australia is finally heading into the right fucking direction. And then I thought, no, something doesn't feel right. This doesn't sound like an Australian decision when it comes to games. And sure enough, 2 days later, we found out that the game actually will be modified in Australia. Now, this is where shit gets weird, because Red Barrels, the game developers making this game, was actually quoted saying, there will only be one version of this game released worldwide. Now, there are only two possibilities with this. Now, either that statement was false and they had to modify the game because of fucking the Australian government. Wouldn't surprise me. Or number two, probably even worse, is they'll have to change the game, modify it, and release it that way worldwide because of the fucking Australian government. So chances are that Australia has fucked up this game for the rest of the world, and that's a little bit sad. But unfortunately, we can't get answers. Red Barrels hasn't confirmed anything yet, and the Australian Censorship Board has only referred all queries to Red Barrels. So we're waiting on clarification from Red Barrels right now. As of just hours ago, that is the latest info we have on Outlast 2 as far as the Australian release goes, and as far as the worldwide release goes now. And guys around the world, guys and girls around the world, horror game fans, don't hate Australian gamers, because we think this is fucking stupid. The government's shit. They have no fucking idea, and we've known this for years. We've been fighting this bullshit for years, coming up with all sorts of petitions, trying to get an R18 plus rating. We've got an R18 plus rating now, and we still get fucked over. Can you believe it? And it doesn't stop there. The internet in Australia, we're a first world country, and we are 60th when it comes to internet speeds. 60th. That is fucking ridiculous. Like, I can't even... Originally, I always wanted to be a Twitch streamer. I always wanted to do Twitch, but I can't fucking do it, because every house I move into, the fastest uploads I get is 0.7, 0.8, or 1 meg if I'm ultra lucky. You need 10 to 30 meg uploads just to stream overseas. It's ridiculous. Like, what can you do with 0.7? Fucking nothing. So, we're a first world country. We're ranked 60th as far as internet speed go. And Kenya, a country where people are fucking starving, have better internet than Australia. What does that say about the Australian government? We're backwards here. It's absolutely fucking backwards. They need to make some serious changes. We've started to get better. Australia is a great country to live in for other reasons, but when it comes to really obvious little shit like this, they're absolutely fucked in the head. However, having said that, that's been Australia for a long time with internet speeds. They are rolling out what's called the National Broadband Network with fibre optic cables, and I just found out that next year in 2018, this will be rolled out in my area, if I'm lucky, if the government doesn't overturn it, because they've already fucked up fibre optics and changed it to copper networks and all this sort of shit. They'll find a way to fuck it, so I'm not getting my hopes up just yet, but if it does get rolled out in 2018, I can finally do some Twitch streaming. I can finally stream on YouTube. Fuck yeah. So it's kind of good news for me, but hey, I'm not holding my breath, because I've heard this sort of shit before. Fibre optics, NBN, new government comes into play, and all of a sudden they scrap fucking everything. So you don't know what's going to happen in Australia next. It's always been fucked with shit like this. So before I go getting political on you all, I just wanted to update you all on Outlast. That's where we're at now. The game definitely will be modified for Australian release, but like I said, the funny thing is Red Barrels was quoted as saying that there will only be one version of the game. So does this actually mean that Australia has fucked it for the rest of the world? I will update you guys as soon as I find out, I promise. So until then, guys, make sure you subscribe, keep tuning back. Let me know in the comments what you think about this bullshit. If you have any updates, please let me know. This whole situation is just fucked. I hope it gets cleared up ASAP. What pisses me off even more is this is just one game. Like, this has been going on for so long in fucking Australia. When are they going to learn? When are they going to grow the fuck up? It's an R18 plus rated game. Kids cannot play this shit. You have to be 18 years or older, for fuck's sake. Some movies that I see that are rated MA or even M are a hell of a lot fucking worse than the shit that I've heard happening in this game. Fucking, you're backwards, Australia. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'll conclude my rant there though, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. We'll talk about it soon. Stay tuned to the channel. I've got some more Diablo 3 videos coming up in the next day or two. Love you all.